Paz, what's up, man? Good. Welcome to Toronto, dude. How are you liking so far?
It's awesome. It's fucking cold. But otherwise the girls are hot, and it feels like I'm in a very nice first world country.
Dude, their hills have been very different from me. I'm not used to first world countries. And so, if you guys don't know, Patrick's the DA coach. Do you want to give a little 30-second summary of how you got in the game and that kind of stuff and your experience as a coach?
My name's Patrick Bread. I believe in challenging the status quo. I grew up in a little cornfield right outside of Washington, D.C. in the U.S. And I got into game when I broke up with my girlfriend. I cheated on her twice in the same weekend. I was watching YouTube videos and just trying to look up how to get a girl. And I started making money at a very young age, and a lot of money very quickly. And it kind of left me, I guess, without a real purpose, because I thought that my life was going to be cool. I thought I'd just have a hot girl at my side when I started making a lot of money. And I found a mentor that was Ars to Max. I moved to Vegas for a party there. I realized that wasn't the perfect thing for me. Then moved to Medellin, Colombia. I lived there 6 years, doing crazy parties, probably 15 to 1 girl-guy ratios at mansions, partying with celebrities. Right now, I live in Buenos Aires, Argentina, and I've been coaching guys online for creating the setup. A lot of guys who have a lot of money but don't necessarily have the lifestyle that goes along with that.
That's cool, man. So you're literally coaching guys on the exact same issues. You had a lot of money, but you didn't have the lifestyle. How old were you when you started making money? 19. So you started making a lot of money when you were like essentially a teenager. And you thought there was need a bunch of chicks, and then you're like, well, fuck, I don't have any girls.
I feel like when you grow up, well, you think that after you get a good job or after you go to college or after you get a certain degree, the life is just going to magically fall in place. I feel like everybody has that idea, oh, once I make that money, once I get that job, I'm going to be able to travel the world and everything like that. And I realized really quickly that that wasn't the case when I got my first job as an intern at project management. And I was like, bro, I asked the other people in the cubicle right next to me, I was like, hey, what was your last vacation? Because I was super interested in that. And they're like, oh, I went to the beach with my wife and kids. And the other guy was like, oh, I went on a biking trip. And the other guy was like, oh, I haven't taken a vacation in 2 years. I was like, I'm in the wrong spot.
Yeah, it's crazy. So I similarly, I had a job at the government when I was 18, right? And it was so fucking boring, dude. I did up 2,000 bit with the job. And I don't know how I got the job, right? Actually, the reason I got the job was because I was learning game and I had good speaking abilities. It was a phone interview. So I just talked my way into it, and I wasn't even qualified for this job, right? And then I'm there for a few days, and I'm just looking around at all these people that have been at the same company for, it was the Ministry of Transportation of Ontario. So building highway and infrastructure, right? And dude, these guys have been here for 20, 30, 40 years, and they're so older than the fucking losers. And I was like, I don't want this to be my life. This is fucking horrible, right? So literally that week, I quit, and I started making YouTube videos, right, about pickup girls. And I was like 18 years old. And I just realized, like, I'd rather be broke and have the lifestyle I want to have and have freedom other than like a slave and make money. Well, you're barely getting by.
What you said was so powerful. For me, I think that, I guess the priorities is your health, your relationships, your lifestyle, and then money. Because I know so many guys that are promoters that make almost no money, but are on yachts constantly, at bottle service tables, traveling with super hot girls, going to the gym because they have their whole day free. When you're a promoter, or they fucking have no money or live in like a shit.
Dude, we were talking about this earlier. We were talking about how Toronto, if you just girls find you're a promoter, and it's like they treat you like a lapper. They just want stuff for your day. Because we were actually talking about getting tattoos. So you were saying you want tattoos. So we were just explaining, just being a tatted up promoter in Toronto, girls literally just have sex with you. Like, you don't have to do anything. Bro, like, what was your experience hanging out with me this weekend, Friday, Saturday? It was fun?
Oh, it was insane. I think that one of the craziest parts about Toronto is that there's just so many super hot girls. And if you're not at a table, every single time at Justin's table, his table is the only one with girls. Maybe on Saturday, there was one other table, but it was also another promoter table. But like, there's these guys that are spending thousands and thousands of dollars, and it's just like 15 dudes at a table. They just split this table 15 ways or 10 ways. Each of these guys is, spending $150 to be at a table, and they have literally no girls. And it's all with the idea that they're going to magically somehow the girls are just going to,
like, you're maybe one of the guys will get one girl.
Maybe one guy will get one girl. I remember I had a client that was Indian, and he was always had so much trouble getting girls in New York City. And he would go to clubs in New York City. In New York City, like, the bottle service tables like $4,000, $6,000 or something. And thought that like spending that money would start magically getting him girls. And you spend, I don't know, like $40,000 for, going out for 2 months, and you would still,
if we do the cold part where standing on the booth, because like, I don't know if you know, I'm like all squirtily like up on the booth, literally pointing chicks, to like get them to come to the table, or like yelling at chicks from across the fucking club, Like, I'm literally approaching girls walk from the booth. Yeah, or I have the promoters as well. I send my promoters who I taught cold approach pickup too, right? To get them literally gone through Bootcamp, right? So I have an interesting strategy, right? So a lot of my alumni students, they actually join my club member team. So most of my clients actually fly in from like around the world, but the guys are from Toronto. They get a chance to join my team and my community. And we're out every fucking weekend, like Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays. And they'll just do the cold approaches and they'll fill up the fucking booth of chicks, right? So we always have like the busiest fucking table full of girls throughout the night, right?
I think it's really crazy too, because like no matter how much money you have, you can't recreate that experience that Justin has at a stable nightclub, like at Toronto. I mean, like the other guys who are spending so much money on the tables, they spend a little bit of money, they get the little bottle service, talk science, and they get like 5 pence the same. But at the same time, like if you're not at Justin's table in Toronto, like his table has about 10, 15 girls. He's constantly bringing over other girls that are in the club. They want to come. They see your tables having fun. The girls are dancing up on the couch. It's like no matter how much money you have, if you're not at Justin's table at one of these clubs, like there's almost 0% chance that you're gonna get laid, and there's probably more chance that you're gonna go with a dude than a
Dude, really, it is so fucking crazy because you literally came here in the middle of fucking winter. Like you literally came up to Canada, Toronto, in the middle of winter. So now imagine what the summers are like here, because it's fucking ridiculous. Like it's a really fun city here, and like the nightlife's amazing. Like there's a lot of hot girls. They're all, and you notice like they're not fat. They're all like skinny tractor chicks. It's not like steaks. Like all the girls are skinny, good looking girls, dude. It's like it's wild. And also here's a funny thing too, because it's winter, because it's cold. We were talking about this earlier. The girls actually like they're more down to come back to the after party. Like I'm like, oh, we're going to the penthouse. I don't know if you see I have an Instagram page for my house, right? Dude, I haven't shown you this? No. So I literally have an Instagram page for my fucking house, dude. Look at this shit. Take a look and let me know what you think. So the cool thing is, right, I'll tag my on my Instagram story. So we're having an after party at my penthouse. And then what is it? You have like the Indian fan page accounts, my second backer account. This is our promoter brand. We just started this. Already has 10,000 followers. Okay. All right. And so you have so many different Instagrams. So you have one literally just for your house. Dude, I have an Instagram for my fucking house. But now imagine this, like, what do you call it? The penthouse. The belt. So the crazy thing is, like, I'll be in the club and I'll literally tell girls, like, we meet random girls, right? I'll tell these random chicks, hey, we're on an after party at penthouse. And then I can literally pull up the Instagram page and then show them my fucking house, the videos, the content, right? Like, dude, yeah, dude, I have photos with you masks. We had a party and said, literally, like, when you go to talk to girls, it's like, hey, do you want a drink? Like, this is just in game. Hey, you want a drink? Oh, come dance on the couch. Oh, me and my friends were having an after party later. Let me know if you want to call. Or like you'll tell one of your promoters, like, hey, go to that girl, go bring her over the TV. It's like that's a really solid. So it is really good. And you also really like came into that situation too, because like you're not trying hard at all. Like all these guys that come up to in the club and they try to like hit on the girl and they try to like impress the girl. It's like, or they go spend a ton of money. You know, that's crazy, dude. My course looks so fucking good. I could do it. It's just easier to have 10 guys do it. So like I'm replicating myself in 10 different people, and all my guys are well dressed, on time, bringing chicks. So we just created a way bigger, more scaled up party. Like you were at our New Year's party, right? Yeah. How many girls do you think walked in our section throughout the night?
Oh, it was insane. And also like, I mean, the 2 years Friday, it was like you guys had like 4 tables that were separate. And even if you were a general admission, there is no chance that you would even know that there's these hot girls there, because they're just literally behind the velvet rows. So like if you go to the club and you don't have the type of access, like you were just in a sausage fest, and you didn't even know that there were hot girls at the event, because they were all at Justice table in these 4 tables.
So I just find this shit, like I love cold approach, right? So I came, did you ever like practice cold approach, Daygame, all that stuff?
Yeah, that's actually how I met my wife.
Oh, were you serious?
Yeah, I met her in Elmo.
That's fucking crazy. Like I love cold approach. I think it's a very powerful thing. Dude, I didn't tell you. So when I went to the wall earlier, like my intentions do Daygame. So I want to do some Daygame approaches, did a couple. It's kind of quiet, some minus 50, But thing is, like, I realized that social circle mixed with cold approach is such like the ultimate strategy. Cold approach great, right? I really like taught a little bit about Daygame and stuff like that. Something that like a Daygame pool I had. The crazy thing is like if you mix that in social circle, right? I think a lot of guys that do game, they just do Daygame or night game, wherever they go out to do a cold approach pickup, and they don't understand the fact that you now have to go in your life. She's a relationship you have, right? Like you want to talk a little bit about that,
like how to bring girls from cold approach into your social life. Yeah. Well, I think I think honestly at this point, like Justin by cold approach probably sounds like, hey, you see like cool person, do you live here? Oh, cool. I do a lot of parties. Do you want to come to one of my parties? And like the offer is so cool off the bat. And then it also makes this like very low obligation thing for her to start to be part of your life and to come on kind of the track that you define for yourself. Which I think comes across as a lot less needy. I don't like hitting on a girl because I don't never know how it's gonna like go. And I don't want a girl to be like, oh, Patrick hit on me or something like that. And then like
You are like bagging about, oh my god, this guy tried to hit on me.
and then you get a bad reputation with girls, man. Then you get a bad reputation with girls because then they're like, oh, Patrick tried to hit on me or something like that. So I'll never hit on girls. Like I'll only really fuck girls if they like really come after me. But that's why it's so important. So even when you do cold approach, it's like, it's really hard for a cold approach to go bad if you're not hitting on the girl, and then you literally just get the Instagram, and then you just keep inviting to cool things.
Imagine it. You don't already, right?
I did not.
You've never drank in your life?
I have drank like 3 times by life.
So I'm like almost 8 years sober now. So what would you say to guys out there who rely on alcohol to meet women?
Well, I mean, it's like the temporary pleasure of drinking alcohol is going to be something that you're going to constantly have to do. So the way that I thought about it was like, if I drink tonight, then that means that I'm always going to have to drink in the future. But if I don't drink tonight, my night might be a little bit shittier, but eventually I'm going to get to a point where I don't need alcohol to be social. So like, I'd rather live like a really healthy lifestyle. My dad actually was an alcoholic and went through Alcoholics Anonymous when I was like 13 years old. So he's a little over like 14 years sober. And that was a really big changing point for me in my life because I could kind of see like that somebody could like make a big change in their life. And part of it is because my dad was an alcoholic, part of it's like health, but I think that for guys that are trying to, go out and socialize, it's going to suck at first, but eventually, like, you're not going to need alcohol when you just start without alcohol.
Yeah, it's so much better. And yeah, dude, I really like what you're saying about like our value offer to cold approach. So when you actually do cold approach, instead of just shitting on the girl, you're like, hey, like, do you want to come to this ball party? Like, what about I like your outfit? It's the approach, right? Yes. And you're like, oh, are you from here? Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm doing a yacht party later. I'm like, fun. Yeah, so it's so really my hand. See, it's so non-needy. Dude, I remember the day we had the party in Sway Lee because we knew Sway was gonna be here, and me and my team were running around the streets trying to find extra chicks. Cold approaching girls on the street saying, "Hey, we're at a party with Sway Lee in a penthouse. Do you want to come?" And girls like didn't believe us. Or they're like, "Oh no, sorry, maybe next time." And they're like, "No, it's like a party with famous rapper. He's gonna be at my house. Come." And like girls are like brushing us off. I find it like almost like retarded. People think like I see the comments. It's so much easier because you have this access, this yacht. Like I don't love the yacht. Where you have a penthouse or club stuff. I'm like, dude, a lot of guys are retarded because I don't own a club. I don't own a yacht. I don't actually own any of these things. But through like value arbitrage, value exchange, creating relationships, I'm able to gain access to things because I'm bringing value, right? And I just find it really interesting how like you can kind of socially engineer your way into getting access to the things that you don't have access to, whether it can be jets. Or like one of my best friends is a bunch of airplanes and stuff, or like cars, or like sick cribs, like mansions and shit. Do you want to give it like a little advice on how a guy do that?
I think ironically, like girls kind of actually look down on the guys who have those things in some way because most girls have already been exposed to a lot of guys who have a lot of money. So when guys lead with money for every part of the interaction, it kind of makes them in that provider setting, right? Yeah, and they say, "When you have access, you're not the one paying for it." Like that's so much cooler in girls' eyes. And Ian, like the goal is not to live your life and never have any money and just have access. Like at some point, I think you should kind of like grow up and make your own money and then be able to pay for the things. But the guy who's, talking to the girl, and even if he does pay for it, and he's like, "Oh no, he paid for it," or something like that, it actually kind of makes you look low status in their eyes because I feel like a lot of the girls feel like they're getting money from you without necessarily them deserving it. And I think they know that deep down. Like when a girl gets like a fancy purse from a guy that just leads with money or goes and offers to, go fly her somewhere, but she didn't really like earn it. Like she kind of actually ends up looking down on the guy because she realizes that this guy puts her on such a high pedestal. So I think like having access without necessarily spending money yourself, or even if you do spending money on yourself, like being super low key about it, blaming it on somebody else. For example, if you say like, a girl comes, "Oh, how do you get on these bottles?" Instead of saying like, "Oh yeah, I get them for free." Like you say, "I'm for the owner." Yeah, dude, that's what they say. Oh, like the owner's like my boy. Or like I get them for free is so much cooler than like, "Oh, like I paid $10,000 a year or a month." Like that's so much cooler. Like to say that God for free than the guy who actually pays you.
Yeah. So it's really interesting in like the way you kind of the perception of the way you carry yourself and the way you talk to girls. Because I think that is what game is, right? It's like your ability to like influence, like because it's crazy. Like I'll buy a bottle or versus get one for free, maybe a free bottle from the club, or if I actually bought it, there's no fucking difference in the reaction you get from the girls, right? But it is, I would argue it's actually like just better to not waste your money, just to have access to things. You know, it's just so much better, dude. You can create a really good system that's set up. So you have access to things through like value you've created, right? So like, you know, a lot of guys don't realize you can do this, but in your own city, you can just probably hit up a restaurant or like message 15 restaurants, say, hey, I'll do free promo content for you, free video, and I'll bring like 10 support girls, we'll get videos, a bunch of models, just come me at free dinners. And now it's win-win all around. You're getting content for your own personal brand and content for the restaurant. The girls are getting free dinner. It's just a fucking vibe all around, right? Same way, like I've got a fuck ton of followers now on Instagram. I get free shit all the time, dude. I have people pay me to fucking ironically, like you don't need to be. I don't need to do it if I'm free, bro. I don't even need it. I don't need it because I could buy what I want now because I'm fucking successful, right? But the crazy thing is like, I mean, like, dude, I get like offers from huge companies, like kinds of shit. You know, just like it's a value exchange, right? And dude, it's actually fucking insane. I would literally get $10,000 of free shit for people who want to like promote their brands as a company stuff, or even like Bunny, dude. I had like a dude pay me $1,000 for his song. It's like a little shady rap song on a couple of my Instagram reels, right? So it's just fucking insane. Like you just learn how to create value for others, right? And that is like, I would say that's the basics of social server game and creating a setup, right? It's like learning how to just create value for everyone, so everyone's kind of winning. I feel like that's why I always liked your content, was because I mean, I see that you're just making sure that everyone's winning and everyone's happy. And when you do that, you know, you'll be the one winning, right?
Let's talk about this. I think that in all the parts about social circle game, it's really about creating leverage, right? From every single part of your life. So like, for example, if you do go out to a club, you get some videos, you at least add some girls on Instagram so you can invite them to something in the future. It's not necessarily about like what you get that day, but it's about eventually getting what you want consistently, right? Yeah, thinking, let's have like the micro outcome independence. You don't care if you get laid tonight or, you know, how tonight goes, what you care about in general, what your direction your life is going in. I'm curious, like what is kind of what do you feel like? Because I know that you blew up a lot on Instagram.
Yeah.
So like what?
Well, dude, I keep telling you about how my Instagram started blowing up. So I've been doing Instagram for like over 10 years. I started Instagram in 2012, right? And then I've done the game in like 2013. So I've been using Instagram again like for years. Like I've been using this shit for years. Like I was in LA 5 years ago, and like, bro, I was like networking with celebrities. Like I was thinking of like Ryan, he got up here seeing his content. Yeah, he was like hugely dead. He was and then his girlfriend, through my buddy Jamie Zhu. Jamie Zhu's like a big YouTuber in Australia. He's one of the biggest Australian YouTubers in the world, and he's like 10 million followers. And so my buddy Adrian G, Jamie, we're all living in LA. That's where I met Luis, my really good friend from Cap Cheer. And through Jamie, I met this chick Hardin Cho, who's an actress in Teen Wolf. She invited me to her birthday party. She's a big actress, dude. She was in the new Avatar series, and she was dating Ryan Higa. And I was like, holy fuck, I'm just in this like private party in this like small little fucking. It was like a small resort. It was from Instagram. Well, it wasn't from Instagram. It was actually from, I met her, right, through Jamie at a little dinner. I was friendly. I didn't hit on her. She kind of reminded me of like an ex-girlfriend of mine. So like, I was just really friendly with her, and like we just got along really well. I didn't know like her situation. I didn't actually realize at the time that she was like games. We're just talking all night, right? But obviously, you know, because again, like I don't actually get a Harry and chick that I met through one of my friends, right? My buddy invites me to dinner. He says, oh, we're going to dinner. Some of these people are like pretty big deals. They're kind of influencers here. You know, I'm like, yeah, cool, whatever, let's do it. You know, we're a nice dress shirt, big dinner. I didn't even like order it. Then we go to a club, bottles are out. I'm friendly, adding value, positive energy. I would be offering nothing but my personality, right? At the end of the night, she asked for my Instagram. Gave her my Instagram. She invited me to her birthday party, right? And then that's when I met Ryan Higa, her boyfriend. It was fucking crazy. She's a huge actress. Like she got like $3 million like that. But the whole point is like I was using Instagram back then, and this is for what I'm doing now. Like this is pre-COVID, right? I was networking with so many YouTubers. Like I was at a private VCon party. It was I think it was 5,000 the biggest creators in the world. TikTokers, YouTubers. Tana Mojo was there. Jake Paul was there. David Dark was there, right? And I'm running around just getting hot girls Instagrams, right? And like I didn't have like an influencer level Instagram. You know, I think I have 13K followers or something like that. So I still looked cool. I still looked like a popular guy. You know, I had like a low level amount of clout. But, you know, I just look like this cool travel guy, cool party guy on Instagram, nothing crazy, right? And with a pretty like basic Instagram, just like with shitty little Snapchat videos and basic photos, I mean, I was getting a ton of pussy, dude. In 2019, I slept with 93 women, mostly from Cold Approach. But a lot of them were like Cold Approach, get their Instagram, and then they meet up with me, right? So the crazy thing there is like, I mean, Instagram is like the number one tool you need to use to get pussy. But, you know, because I do a lot of social circle stuff. I mean, you saw my New Year's party, there's like over 300 girls there, right? We had 375 girls on our guest list, right? I did that all through Instagram. I did all through Instagram, through stories, I have a close friends list. So I have like 3,000, 4,000 girls on that. Is an issue I was having when I throw parties now, because I have such a big audience, or I have almost like across all my accounts, I have over 1 million followers. So it's funny, dude. I'll post where I'm gonna be at, right? And like a bunch of idiots will show up. Like if I post, I'm gonna be at this club this night. It's like the Indians like the most Canadian thing to say possible. But it's like there's so many Indians now. There's like in the last few years, millions of Indians have immigrated to Canada, right? And I'll post where I'm gonna be at, and like hordes of Indian dudes show up and lines down the street of Indians. I'm kind of joking, dude. Patrick, there was a solid year. Like, you think the one on my Instagram made parties easier, made it easier for me to get pussy? It actually ruined my life, bro. I can't even explain it, dude. Getting clout, getting famous ruined my fucking life, bro. Everything was perfect before. Everything was perfect. I had 3 girlfriends. I was fucking all this pussy. I was making a shit ton of money. Life was great. Okay? After blowing up, I started getting death threats. I post the parties I'm going to be at.
I had a security guard at the club now.
Yeah, bro. I have to, like, when I do, like, big events, I have to have a bodyguard follow me around. We'll have to just roll with, like, my fucking, like, day ones where, like, little, like, all boxers and fighters and shit, right? So I only, like, hire security if I don't have a big enough of an entourage for the night. But usually I roll deep, dude. It's, like, winter. Everyone's staying home now. But usually, dude, my promoters are usually 80 people in my fucking group chat, you know? So, like, we roll D, you know? And all my promoters are, like, training fighters and stuff, too. But the whole point is, when I blew up on Instagram, I post where I'm at, and there's, like, 80 random Indian dudes, and I start crossing the girls. The problem is, you know, I would actually go through my stories every day and see what girls are watching my stories invited to the parties. But now, dude, I uploaded, I actually reposted one of my promoters' stories when I was in South America, right? If I was in Argentina. And one of my promoters posted, they got 2 chicks making out, tagged me, and I reposted it. Dude, they both were hot. They're kind of like fat chicks, right? But I guess like one girl's grabbing another girl's tits or whatever. Dude, my Instagram story got 101,000 views in 24 hours, right? How many of them people were Indian? Like, probably a majority of them, right? So like, when I try to DM girls now, I can't even find their fucking Instagram. I try to find girls, because like, I'm still following the maximum amount of people I can follow on Instagram, say 500. It's mostly hot chicks. So if I have an Emily on Instagram, it's like, I'm following like 47 Emilys, you know? Or like 30 Sarahs, you know? Or like 60 Marias. You know, it's just like impossible for me to find girls. So when I go to like because I'm trying to like find hot leads that would want to come party with me, they're watching my stories, engaging with my shit. But like, dude, I'm doing right now, like average, I would say, I'm doing about 100 million views per month on average. Like in the last 3 months, I did over 3 million views. So like about 300 views a day. That's insane. I'm doing like crazy, like 30 for 40 minutes fucking numbers, dude. That's like they're instead of it. No, so I actually looked at the numbers, and 3% of the population in India has seen me in the last year. So like, I don't know if I don't know what it is. I'd be scared, man. I'd probably get gang raped. But dude, it's pretty fucking wild. I think my goal's here. It's pretty wild because it became a problem, right? With these social media tools, there's always ways around this. So dude, for a very long time, almost a year, I would say like a good 6-7 months, I didn't have a solution to this problem. Actually, no, almost a year, dude. It's like a solid 8 months. We couldn't figure out, like, dude, my numbers dropped. So what I had to do is I had to hire a bunch of dude, this gets sound fucking retarded. If you saw how many girls were at my New Year's party, right? There's like hundreds of chicks. How many dudes were there? Like going throughout the night, we had,
I think it was just at the beginning of the night, a dude showed up first, but then girls would come in. So like, I would say like maybe 8 guys that were at between 4 tables, but those first.
yeah.
So, but as the night came on, there were just more and more girls because the girls finally started showing up.
Yeah, so it's really interesting how this works, but essentially, like, got straight up bringing girls out that I would literally old students find just call them words up chicks. It sounds fucking retarded. But like, imagine having so many girls around. You don't have enough guys.
Oh yeah, you didn't have that army. You gotta have the guys who know how to manage them.
Because the problem, like earning sheep, exactly. And the problem is I'd have too many girls around, and they get kind of chaotic and rowdy, or they just get bored and leave. So I needed to make sure, because you know, like the ratio, it's a lot. You got a lot of guys, so you got to have, the more girls you have, the better. You have to have like enough guys, like exactly. And so they want to take us away. But I pretty much just started fucking hiring promoters, good looking dudes, like good looking fuckboys, to try to fuck my girls. Isn't that insane? Like, imagine how probably has so many girls around that you have hired guys fuck your girls. Like, it's literally like, I literally have to bring guys on the team. Like, hey man, all these girls are up to grabs, go for it. You know, the issue there, right, is when I glue my Instagram, I now wasn't able to even contact these girls because I have too many people on Instagram. I'm getting all these notifications like nonstop, right? Because I'm getting 3 million views a day. I'm getting like so many comments and likes and messages. I can't even find the girls. So I came up with a close friends list. What I did is I looked at my mutual friends with all of the clubs in Toronto, all the top promoters in Toronto, added them all to close friends list. Now I have like 4,000 girls on a close.
So they click on the club and then you see who's
Exactly. And then I kind of went through like all my followers, like the hot girls, all the recent girls. So now wherever I get a girl, I just add her my close friends to this, right? I have like a separate team. Here's a little hack I have actually. It's a really good one. So I'll meet a girl from cold approach, right? We're like in a club. I approach a chick. Hey, nice meeting you from my booth. Here's some drinks. Hey, let me get your Instagram. Take your phone. I never follow up her from my phone.
Yeah, otherwise if it doesn't that's your request. Yeah, also sometimes she won't follow.
Yeah, she might not follow you back. She might even see that you followed her. Right? She's a hot girl. She had like 20, 30 dudes. She's like an influencer.
Always use her phone and then follow you. So it's a message for her from your.
No, so what I actually do is I take her phone, I follow myself. Yeah. Right? And then I take my phone out, I follow back. And usually the girls are private. Exactly.
And you gotta
usually a lot of these girls are private on Instagram. I'd say like 50% of the girls or even more are private on Instagram. So I follow back, I accept the request, then I add them to my close friends list. But I also take their phone, dude, and I've done this to thousands of girls. Like off on cold approach over the last 4 years, I've done this with thousands of chicks. You've probably never heard this before. I go on my Instagram on their phone and I turn on notifications. I click the bell notification and I turn on stories. Yeah, dude. So imagine this. I want a fucking time. I upload an Instagram story. There's like 3,000 girls on the streets of Toronto. And I was so smart. Dude, thousands of girls get a push notification to their home screen. Like, it's like a text message. It like shows up. It shows up on their home screen. I think Drunk Justin 2 just uploaded Instagram.
Guys are so, and the thing is that like guys are gonna hear that and they'd be like, why do you need to take her phone? Why don't you just have her follow you back? Because we've had so many conversations with girls that we realize like, oh, if I don't grab her phone, she's never gonna follow me back.
Or you might just forget who she is.
Yeah, or you forget who she is. But like,
it's so quick. You're like, use that. Dude, it's natural. Or even if I don't go out of my way to message chicks every. When I do so far, bro, I just post one Instagram story. Because this like years of work has compounded on itself. I'll post an Instagram story. Thousands of girls get a push notification or a home screen. Drunk Justin to upload a story. And then they see, oh, I'm doing a party. And now I have all these girls on my close friends list. I just have thousands of them on my close friends list. So then they'll see, oh my God, I'm on this close friends list. You know what's crazy, bro? When my Instagram blew up, right? I posted a lot of controversial shit. A lot of it was like offensive. Like I did a street interview where this guy asked me, which girls get the best head? And I was like 19-year-olds eating disorder. It was really like offensive, like shit that's like misogynistic, but not really, right? It's just funny humor, right? So a lot of us thought I was a piece of shit, dude. I had like a good, like, I would say it was a solid 6 months of last year where I felt like my reputation in Toronto, like I was a huge influencer, but girls literally thought I was a piece of shit. And you know what solved it? What solved all my problems, dude, was this close friends list. Because first of all, girls thought I was a piece of shit. They're not following me for my reels, right? Then secondly, I can't even find the girls that actually like me because it's hard to differentiate who's who, right? And then thirdly, you know, it's just all these Indians shit. So like I do a promo, bunch of dudes show for club, not girls. So I literally had to hire a fuck ton of promoters just to replicate what I was able to do before. I would have like each of my promoters were like 3 girls, but there's 20 promoters that we'd have like a party of 60 girls, right? But like I could do that on my own in an afternoon, right? I just didn't have access to the girls because I couldn't find the fucking instruments. It's too much effort. So the close friends list allowed me to get a really clean list of just hot girls. I could see who's watching the stories, engaging my shit. But not just that, when the girls are on Instagram, right? And they see the green, they see the close friends. Oh, Justin upload a story, you're on his close friends list.
And they gives you a notification.
Dude, and they get the bell notification. They feel like, oh, I'm friends with this guy. Like they feel like, wow, this guy, because they had no idea how many girls are on my close friends list. Right?
It feels like they're one of. They feel like they're one of 50 because maybe that's how big their close friends list is. Like it's actually that police. I think it's the craziest part about all this though is that like you have over 500,000 followers and you still recognize how important that one-to-one interaction is.
So fun to meet a girl.
It's because otherwise you're gonna lose that girl. You're gonna lose that girl. So everyone eat her ever again. So it's like, and I know that there had been girls like probably about like 6 years ago that I ended up hooking up with 6 years later. And I think guys don't see that. They don't see that compound interest. Yeah, literally exactly what Warren Buffett talks about of the power of compound. And dude, I'd rate my long. I sat there and added every single girl in the same way that Justin just talked about. Just had a straight up platonic conversation, then added all these girls and did the exact same thing that Justin did, and then just post your normal shit that you're doing in your day. Like, it's not a linear progression. Like, you're gonna hook up with one girl this month, one girl the next month. It's gonna be like, you're not hooking up with any girls for a little bit because you haven't built the attraction or the rapport. But then you're just gonna start swimming knee deep in pussy.
Dude, I met a girl at a party in my first month of Gained. Actually, this was like technically my first day of Gained. It was 4/20, April 20th of 2013. This was like the day I'm officially in the game. I'm a pickup artist, right? I go to my house party, get blackout drunk, right? I was like fucking high school, right? And I meet this chick. And I mean, obviously nothing happened. And I eventually became like this party guy, became a promoter. I got into the pickup stuff, through YouTube videos. I knew this girl's boyfriend. We'd all have laughs together, we'd all eat parties together. You know, she lives like not too far away from me. And eventually, like, I'm not friends with her boyfriend or anything like that. Like, me and him now, there have been nasty fallouts. Eventually, I ended up sleeping with her 8 years later in 2021, right? So just by maintaining contact, maintaining a relationship, a friendship, essentially, like, one day during COVID, we're bored, and she comes over and I fuck her, right? And so, like,
The only downside of that is that guys will only add one girl and they'll try to fuck the girl that they met from high school like 8 years later, but that will be the only girl that they have the option to. But Justin kept living his life and kept doing that. You know what I mean? Like, traveling the Roy, relationships, I might do like live my life. I want to make sure that that's clear because some guys will be like, well, why would you smash a girl that's from 8 years ago? Because I know that that's probably going to be like the first comment on that. It's like, well, the goal is like you keep living a cool life and you keep adding girls.
from the time I met her to the time we slept with each other, like, when I met her, I was a virgin. And when I finally slept with her, I don't know what my lake count would have been back then, like 2021, 3 years ago. So probably was like between 3 and 4 inch lake. You know what I mean? So like, I'd already been with hundreds of girls in that time, right? And then she just took another chick, like, I was just bored, just COVID. I was one fucker because she was really hot, like, she was very attractive, right? And finally up, when we finally hooked up, she was all like on the tail end of her being attractive because, I mean, I met her, like, I would have been like fucking 17, she would have been like 16. And now, like, we finally hooked up. And, I mean, fuck, dude, like, I don't know.
Yeah, the girls in like 2012 were hot, in high school are not hot.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
just happened to me. That's
you know? So she was like starting to get fat. She's still pumpable, you know? She's so cute, like to smash club one night type thing, you know? But it's just crazy how it works. So yeah, social media is such a powerful tool, dude. But like, bro, isn't it crazy how going viral literally fucked up my life? And bro, it's kind of your fault, Patrick. I was telling you before we started filming, like, it's kind of your fault because I wrote down the goal. You check this out, actually. I have it on my home screen. So I wrote down a bunch of goals. I was actually doing a self-help seminar online. And I wrote down to hit 100,000 Instagram followers. So I wrote this down on July 17th. Dude, I think I'm autistic. So I remember dates really well. I wrote this down July 17th, 2023. Okay? I was doing a fucking self-help seminar, right? Like, online on Zoom. I was teaching, like, manifestation and shit. I wrote down to hit 100,000 Instagram followers. Get to $500,000 a month revenue, 5 girlfriends, get 3-story penthouse, 200,000 YouTube followers, right? And so I wrote this down July 17th. And I started posting Instagram Reels actively on August 3rd. I did a house tour with Aaron Day Campen. He's like, what do you do for a living guy? He does like millionaire mansion, stops on the door. Excuse me, what do you live for a living? He's like, fun, $10 million, $10. And we did a house tour here, right? And dude, I actually paid him to do the house tour, like. So he's a friend of mine. I met him through my buddy Alex, who you met him in, Alex, you met him in Colombia. That is really tight with Addison. Yeah. So I met I met Aaron through Alex. And Aaron wanted to do the video with me anyway. But he wanted to pay for the production expenses, stuff like that. It was only like a few grand. And I was like, dude, is it going to be worth it? Is it worth investing in my social media? And I was having anxiety about it. You know what I did, Patrick? I literally took shrooms and thought about, is it worth investing into my brain? And I was walking the streets of Toronto, pivoting. People would come up to me. I was already like a well-known guy. I think I had like 50,000 followers, 50,000 followers at the time. And like, I was already a popular guy. And I was thinking, I'm like, man, if I do this video, who knows, maybe I'll get really viral.
Yeah, investing money in fame is like such a weird ROI because you're not used to.
Well, dude, not much that. I didn't know if the video was going to go viral. I was thinking, I mean, worst case appearance. Exactly. I was looking at his average views, and I mean, he does millions of views. But I was like, maybe this video will be a complete flop. I'll only do a couple hundred thousand views. Like, I'm getting ROI in it. And maybe I'll get nothing from it. Actually, the video did 6 million views on Facebook, like 5 million views on Snapchat, 2 million views on Instagram, right? I don't know how many it did on YouTube, but like overall, I think it did like 15 million views or something like that. Bro, it made me so fucking well known. And again, this video went out August 3rd. We filmed it on, it was March 12th, Natalie's birthday, so it was in late May of 2023. So we actually filmed the video first, right? I decided I want to become an influencer in July. Wrote that down as a goal to hit 100,000 Instagram followers. We uploaded the video in August. And, I mean, the video did really well. It did really, really well. And then I had a bunch of videos I started uploading as well, right? And like, for example, I went to your Instagram page, right? Because my buddy Matt used to send me all your reels. You send me all your party videos, your fucking mansion videos, like the shit with all your hot girls. You're like, dude, we need hotter girls. You post hotter girls. Like, look at Pat's girls, they're super fucking hot. Look at what he's doing, his content, he's doing really good. And I was like, okay, like, I'm gonna see what Matt's saying here. I'm like, I understood what he's saying, but I was like, I was trying to figure out why your Instagram blew up. Because then you see, you had one Instagram page that just blew up. It was like your Reels account like blew up out of nowhere. And I was like, what the fuck? What is that? And I realized most of the views were coming from only a small amount of videos. So it's not like every video you post goes viral, right? That's just not how social media works, right? It's like a rapper posts out a song. Not every song's gonna be his hit, but maybe he'll have 1 or 2 hits out of like 100 songs, right? But you had 3 pinned videos that were in the millions of views, and every single video was on a yacht. And I realized I had a ton of yacht videos, a fuck ton of them. So I started posting yacht videos as well. And dude, one of my yacht videos did over 100 million views. It is the first time I posted, it got 15 million views. It's like I posted again, it did 27 million views. Posted again, it does 15 million views. I just kept posting it.
And you repost the video, and I just repost you the journal, and you'll still get.
Is this so fucking weird? Oh, and then I post other yacht videos with those 15 million views. I had actually one of the first yacht videos I did. It was so this random dude was on the boat, on the same boat as me, and he had a stack of cash, which probably like 80 grand cash. I don't know why he's there cash, right? He wanted to film like videos with him and stack of cash. And I asked him if I could get a selfie with his stack of cash. And he gave it to me, and I pretended I was like, hello, who is this? Like, for him on the phone. I went, stop calling me. The video did like 10 million views. I got 200,000 followers from that one video, right? And then just my videos kept fucking going viral, bro. Every video that I would do on Yachts just blew up, right? And yeah, bro, it's like, that video did like tens of millions of views. Other video did over 100 million views. It became a little me. It made me fucking famous, dude. I'm almost at 1 billion social media views now, dude. I think I'm at like 850 million social media.
So it's just insane. That's all.
Is that fucking insane?
Capture a video,
bro. It's fucking wild.
Well, I think that crazy part about that though, like above and beyond anything, is like the videos that you're talking about. Like those are videos that I wouldn't even upload to my stories because I thought they were shit,
dude. Like
I thought they were not hot girls. I had multiple videos from like I would take like 5 or 6 videos throughout the night, and I would pick like kind of which one's the best one to upload that to my story. But what happened is I actually bought a new phone, and I gave my assistant my old phone, and I was like, hey, like, can you just start uploading videos, because we were like trying to edit videos, and all the edited videos barely get any views. So I'd have my assistant just go through my phone, and this is like 6 years of unposted party videos, and so she would just start posting indiscriminately of like the party videos, and like some of the videos that got the most views, it was like videos that were 0 production quality. I got like what was it, like a 10th of Argentina. Saw one of my Argentina page, elitelifestyle.argentina, and I was like, holy shit, like it's fucking weird. It was like this is a video that I wouldn't even post because I thought the girls were ugly, or I thought it was a bad video. And it's like you just create so much leverage, like what you're talking about. It's like you go on a yacht, but then you go to girls, and then you pay for the yacht, or you spend all the time getting the girls. It's like, well, nobody knows that you were on that yacht except for the girls that were there. And like now, if you post it as a story, it's just people who are following you. But if you post it as a reel, it's anybody who Instagram thinks is a good potential person to watch this. It's like you have infinite reach now. So like you've created like, if you just pay for the yacht, you only get 8 girls that are kind of into you, right? You record this 5-second video, or you post it to your story, and maybe you get like 1,000, 2,000, 10,000 views, right? Depending on how big your Instagram is. But then if you post it as a reel, you get 10 million views. So like the leverage on posting reel is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. I don't know why, bro. That's why I started, dude. That's how I met my girl. That's how I met Paula. I broke up with Natalie last May, right? I broke up with my girlfriend, and I mean, I was sad, bro. I was like really upset because like it was like my first time really being single. Because I usually had like multiple girlfriends at the time. I'd have the 2, 3, 4, 5 girlfriends at that time. And like I broke up with Ryan, I broke up with Deanna, I broke up with Natalie, and I was like, fuck, I'm like actually single now. And I didn't know what to do myself, dude. I had been single years, right? And like, cause like, don't get me wrong, I like fucking chicks. Like, dude, you saw us this weekend. We had all these chicks here and smashed up 3 goals on Saturday night. I loved just fuck doing that. But I was like having a real cologne. I mean, I like having like a wifey. And I didn't have a girlfriend, and I was like, fuck, I felt so weird, dude, not having a girlfriend. So I made a viral video to find a girlfriend. So I literally like, I planned this out. I hit up a local Toronto interview guy, and I told him we're gonna film these videos to go viral. And I pretty much made a video making fun of fuckboys of Toronto. I was like the stereotypes of like the different fuckboys, like club promoters, drug dealers with the finance bros, right? Where you spend brokies, right? And I was just like making jokes about how like girls, you're not gonna find a guy in Toronto. You just
fucking leave, go to Europe, go fucking find a Latin boy, but you're not gonna find a guy in Toronto on the date. They're all fucking ranters, they're all fuck boys, they all have high body counts, right? I was essentially like the stuff that like all the right pill guys make fun of on these podcasts, talking shit on girls. I was saying that about guys.
Yeah, you're saying about guys.
Exactly. And then, dude, if you want to TikTok it, there's like thousands of girls talking about how hot I am. They like, we have to protect this man, all this shit, right? I strategically did that because I want to see if it would work.
Strategically white knighting.
Yeah, exactly. Literally, that's the other way I did. Then, dude, Paula fucking, what she said is she sent the reel to her girls. She's like, oh my God, to date this guy, I'm going to fucking hook this guy. You know what I mean? Like, and then she came out with me. She followed me on Instagram. I followed her back. And then she came out to the club with me that night. And dude, I actually thought Luis was going to pull her because I thought Luis liked her. Right? But she actually came out to meet me. And so I just pulled her in my room. I was born that day too. I had to bust night. And I just pulled her in my room and we ended up getting intimate and turned she was virgins. We ended up dating until whatever happened. And then we would see other places once. Right? But the crazy thing is like, you can literally use content because inviting you will invite you to the wedding. Well, you're definitely invited, but the crazy thing is like you use content to meet chicks to get laid for when it's in. It could usually become a celebrity, use for business, usually become a popular value, usually find a girlfriend or wife. It's fucking crazy how it works, right? And that is like, I would say like your Instagram reach is the modern day version of your social circle, right? Because social media is literally designed to connect us, right? So if you're not using social media, you know, as leverage for your social circles, or almost as like a tool to connect people and stuff like that, like you're just not doing it right, you know? It's almost like a social resume, the way I see it.
And I think fame is, I mean, when I had money, I think it was like a great way to spend money to get access to things. But I felt like fame was something like you would go to somewhere and a girl would already know who you are. And like, it was as though you already had the whole conversation the night. She already wanted to fuck with you by the time the conversation started. So like, you think having money is cool? There's so many guys in these clubs that have money. And there's so many guys that are willing to spend more money than you are. And you're going to be like kind of chasing this, like spending money to get access to girls. And you're going to be kind of stuck in that loop. But if you spend money, like a little bit of money on trying to use that to become more famous or kind of curtail your, I guess, customize what your Instagram profile looks like how much did you say a bottle service section is?
Yeah, $2 grand, $3 grand a night.
Oh, you spent $2-3 grand just to,
dude, I ain't fair, but I paid 3,000 Canadian dollars on an Instagram collaboration video, right?
That solves your data.
So Aaron actually, he actually makes most of his money from the Facebook ad revenue. For the Snapchat revenue, dude, and the Facebook revenue, he probably made like $50,000 off the video we did. Like dude, you know what's crazy? He released the video we did right after he did a collab with Blueface. So he did a video with Blueface, and then my video was right after. Like, and if you look at his collabs, like, bro, his collabs are just like he's doing celebrity house tours for massive mega mansions.
And a girl that sees, right, she doesn't know that you are probably not the same level of celebrity. She's asking as you in between Blue.
And so I'm just like a random dude who's fucking past Toronto, right? And you'd think it was like expensive. Like, he really just wanted me to pay the production. And it was like, because like he had to pay editors and stuff like that. Maybe he wanted to make a little bit of money off of me, right? And I didn't mind doing it because I figured out if I get some client stuff with it. But dude, not only did I get an insane ROI, because when he uploaded the Facebook video, it got millions of views. And he because I didn't have a Facebook account, he couldn't tag me. So he just put his Instagram's Drunk Prostitute. So now I have thousands, if not millions, because millions of people saw the video. I have thousands, if not millions of people searching up Drunk Prostitute on Instagram, which like
boosts your SEO.
Boosts the fuck out of my algorithm, dude. My Instagram just exploded after, right? Every video I would post, bro, I literally posted a video of me whitening my teeth. It gets 3,000 views. I could post a video of me taking a shit, it'll get 30,000 views. My average view count on zero is like hundreds of thousands of views now. So like I could just track insane attention so fucking easily. Now the best part is I have all these fan pages. So like I just have like the reach of millions of people now. It's fucking crazy, right? So like it's just allowed me so much fucking leverage, right? And I mean like the ROI from social media is like, dude, I'm meeting girls from it. I did a house for video on my page now. So like anytime girls meet me, they go through my reels real quick. They're like, and it's like pinned reels, like the house tour, right? Or it's like it's on my profile grid. So they see me like a video of like famous YouTuber doing a house tour with me. They see my house. They see millions.
And then by the time you meet them and you invite them to the after party, they already know what your house looks like. They're already comfortable with it.
I thought I have a highlight Instagram with penthouse as well, right? I have an Instagram page for my penthouse. So like it's also logistics, huge, big time. So like. I mean, bro,
girls text you at the end of the night, Patrick, they didn't go out with you and they asked you where you're at.
Dude, that's what happened when we were here on Friday.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So we came back, Patrick, when we came back to our Friday, I don't think we were with a bunch of girls. We were just with a few girls, right?
There was.
I found them. Everybody jumped right in the middle there. 4 or 5. No, we jumped. It was you and me. We jumped in Uber like 3 or 4 girls, something like that.
No, I was with the man.
Oh yeah, so you and Nat pulled 2 girls. I pulled a few girls, right? And then Nick invites some girls over. And next thing you know, there's just a bunch of girls hanging out. It's just like an environment for girls to come chill at the end of the night, right? And so that's like the whole setup is just how to get everything in fucking place, bro. Like all the moving pieces have been thoroughly thought of on every level.
And you'll get laid more just by having girls end up at your place at the end of the night rather than like you even going out to the club. When I became friends with a promoter who now works for me as one of my coaches, and he would knock on my door at like 2:30 in the morning, and he would bring me a girl, and I would like wake up reluctantly, open up the door, and he'd be like, "I got you a girl," and he would bring his girl to my place, and then he would bring me a girl. He already like hyped up. It's like, oh yeah, meet my friend Patrick, and I would end up getting laid more if my friends and promoters knocking on my door at 2:30 in the morning just looking for a spot to take a couple shots and to use my spare bedroom than I would even if I went out at the nightclub.
Dude, that's why I have the guest bedroom too, right? And I can't tell you how many times Michael, you met Michael, right? Yes. Michael literally has a key to my fucking house. So the buzz code is his phone number. So when he tries to buzz up, he just like gets a phone call to his own phone. He's a key to my unit. So like, dude, there was a night I was literally sleeping with my ex-girlfriend. We were it was a Wednesday. I didn't even go out because we're on a yacht early today. I was all tired and shit. It's the middle of summer. And I'm literally sleeping. And he's like spam calling me. He's like, yo, Leo, like I'm coming up. Got 2 rolls. And I walk out. There's 2 super hot chicks there. And I'm just on the balcony. Next thing you know, I just got out of bed. I'm literally in my fucking PJs. And I'm making out with a chick on my balcony. And girlfriend wakes up. And she's like, I'm cool. She like one supposed to get a hoodie. And like she doesn't even acknowledge the fact that I'm on the balcony with a bunch of chicks. I'm like make out with this girl in the corner. And she goes back to, and this girl I'm with making out was like, who the fuck is that? And I go up her, I'm like, it's my ex-girlfriend. And she's thinking this piece of shit has a fucking girlfriend. And she just leaves, right? But just by having an extra room, dude, like I can't tell you how many promoters are getting in the night. Random dudes I'm really friends with, like, yo, I got a girl for you, like, can I come pull girls to your place? They just put girls to my place. I mean, not in that, like I had the biggest promoter scene in my city. Like, dude, we have like 80 guys at fucking T. So like Matt will call me, Mike will call me, like random dudes will just call me in the middle of the night to bring girls to my place. So I'll give you an example. There was this comedian named Ray Baca. He's from like LA or something. Or no, Rene Vaca. He's like a Mexican comedian. Went super viral on Instagram. And he was doing a show in Toronto. And one of my buddies actually connected me to him because he wanted to do some nightlife stuff. And I was actually sick. I had the flu. So I sent him with one of my promoter squad for club. And I mean, bro, we had a booth at a really hot club. It was actually last January. It was the middle of winter. It's cold as fuck, right? The club closed at 2 a.m. Everyone wants an after part of the spot, right? And I literally had the fucking flu. And so my boy's calling me at like 1 a.m. He's like, dude, I'll break all these chicks from this table to your house. Bro, I swear to God, Patrick, it's literally the middle of the fucking night. It's 1 a.m. I wake up. I had the flu. I'm sweating. I didn't shower. Didn't brush my teeth. I feel like shit, okay? And I just posted my Instagram on, the notes? Yeah. Dude, the notes is literally designed for promoters. I just posted after party. And I posted one story saying after party. Right? Dude, I swear to God, again, I hadn't even left my house. It was 1 a.m. By 2, 3 a.m., there was over 50 girls here. And maybe like 10 dudes. Okay? And I fucked 2 girls that night. I didn't even have to leave my fucking house. Right? But like, I have a fully stocked bar. I just did a Walmart order today. I spent $600 on, dude, I literally spent $600 today, Canadian. So what was that, like 450 USD on cups, water bottles, soda, mixers, things like that.
That's cheaper than going up. But dude, it's go cheaper now. Like guys will complain about that, but it's like having a fully stocked bar at your house. Like you have a little mini bar over here. And it's way cheaper than going to a club. Like Jake said, dude, I like girly clothes.
I always get an ROI from it. I get content from it. There's millions of views. That gets me more fucking pussy. Right? And on top of that, I mean, like, bro, 99.99% of people watch my shit and have never purchased anything from me, never bought any of my courses, never signed up for Bootcamp, they never paid me for coaching, right? Think about this, right? I've done 850 million social media views. Like, I don't know how many total clients I've had, right? My entire decade of coaching, but it's not even a million. So, like, it's literally less than 1%. You know what I mean? So, think about that, actually. Like, it's like literally 0.0000, so 1% or something like that. People that see my content will ever buy my shit. But then those guys that do buy my stuff, they're diehard fans. They're just paying for every coaching service I have, everything, right? So just the fact that like I have a fully stocked bar with drinks and cups and mixers and tampons in the bathroom and pads in the bathroom. So bros feel so comfortable being here right?
Got a nice pleasure bubble. Like it's like a reason for girls to stay over here, enjoy the top of the space, not leave. You know, if you got a toothbrushes, there's your toothbrushes.
You didn't come here on Saturday night. I told you we were having an after party. I don't want you to come. But wait, did you come read beer on Saturday? I can't remember.
No, I stayed at a club with a girl. This other Panamanian girl.
Oh, that girl's hot spot. Yeah, she's so sexy. You should brought her over because we had a bunch of chicks here. So I mean, obviously, like
I think she didn't serve here. I think she did want to know that. I think she's getting married. So.
Oh really?
Yeah. So I don't think she wanted to be around anybody.
Oh shit! I know that. That's crazy. Yeah. So we had like when we say after party, dude, it's not like I'm a rager. Like a reach break. I mean, you know what it is. It's an excuse to either goes back to your crib. But there was a couple girls. There was one girl I already snatched, and I just really wanted to pump a chick. So I had her come over. You smash, but then her friend was there, and I smashed her friend too, right? And then I had another Bootcamp, right? It's just like creating this like environment where all these girls want to hang around, be around. But here's the fucking annoying thing, dude. I didn't go to bed till 9 a.m. on Sunday morning. I didn't sleep till 9 the fucking morning because the girls would fucking leave, bro. That chick when I first matched at the beginning of the night, like we were back at 2 a.m., dude. I popped her at 2 a.m. She didn't want to fucking leave. She'd make an excuse not to leave. She said she has a guy coming to pick her up. Like I was like, let me call Uber. She's like saying no. And then she just wouldn't leave, dude. We had literally so in the end, my buddy Nick a stripper, literally tossed just $60 cash. She's like, get the fuck out of here, please. Just leave. Right? And she was cock-blocking him with the other girl I'm going to get. And like that girl didn't want to leave. Like none of these girls want to leave. Because like when you build your environment in such a comfy, cushy space, it's almost like the lighting and it's the 5 senses: sight, sound, smell, touch, taste. Right? I got the drinks, I got food. It's just safe, warm, cozy environment. It's the middle of winter here in Toronto. The girls literally do not want to fucking leave. Go back to their the coolest things they can ever possibly do, or the fucking stay the coolest thing that they could possibly do. It's like all the other environments. It's like some guy who doesn't have a lot of money, or they don't have a lot of money themselves. Like this is the most exciting. Like maybe they're working a job or they're studying. Like this is the most exciting thing for them. Dude, it doesn't cost a lot of money.
Just yeah, in your place, be nice. The other opportunity is like go to some guy's dorm in college.
Bro, you don't need to spend a lot of money to say stuff
like that shitty spot.
Dude, Matt just moved into a new spot, so he moved in my old condo, and the place was fucking disgusting. And he cleaned the whole place. He got a clean team, spent $200 on that. He spent like I think probably $100 painting the place, right? He spent $200 on lighting, on like neon signs from Temu, right? And then you got a bunch of free furniture from Facebook Marketplace and mirrors and stuff. So for a budget of like 500 Canadian dollars, he pimped out his entire fucking house. And dude, it looks so fucking sick, Patrick. For $500, he made his place like look literally luxury.
That's probably the best ROI you could have. Is like the things that we're talking about is like
lighting.
Spend money on your house, get some cheap alcohol, at least have some alcohol at your house. Posting on social media, make sure it really tastes clean, dude. And hey, so you guys are saying why you fucking else are willing to spend $2,000 to $3,000 going out to a nightclub when they literally don't know how to spend money properly to meet girls.
That's the thing, dude. I think it's retarded. He's like, bro, I had no problem spending a few $100 on like, because like I know that the party supplies that I bought, like my grocery list is always party supplies. It's like snacks, cups, mixers for alcohol, like just random shit for like when girls are here, you know? Because I don't cook, I don't do groceries. Like I actually Uber Eats 3 times a day. We're hungry, just go to a restaurant or get book Uber Eats, right? So like, I just want to make sure my bar's fully stocked at all times. There's always, I just want to make sure that like girls come over, dude, and the place just feels like you're in like a comfortable, safe environment. There's extra towels. They can shower if they want to. They can there's like nice soap that smells good. The bathroom smells good. The place is clean. Like I had my assistant here for like 5 hours cleaning the house because like, dude, the house was trash. It was a weekend, dude. We probably, I think they only had like less than 20 girls here throughout the weekend, like Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's crazy, right? The place gets fucked up so easily. So that's one thing that like you don't want cheap out on, is making sure your place is clean. Either clean it yourself or hire an assistant, like a maid or like a housekeeper to take care of the space.
Yeah, I think that brings us to an interesting topic. A lot of the times, I think guys will go out and they'll chase doing bottle service at clubs. The only reason that we would do bottle service is because we get such good free access or really cheap access, right? Stupid.
I spent $30 on that bottle. Yeah, that's not Canadian. That's like 22 USD. And then, I did buy a bottle on Friday night.
Yeah.
But I still got a discount. I paid 100 Canadian.
But all the other guys, like, they'll get kind of stuck in this I don't know, like the club is so manufactured to get as much money as possible out of you and then not get you laid. Like when I was living in Vegas, guys would spend, I don't know, 200K on a DJ booth table. And it's like, you know, I'm doing well for myself, but I'm not at a point where I'd rather spend 200K on a bottle service table rather than give that to my mom or retire my dad or like give that to my grandmother. So what I actually started doing a lot more, but I never rated like a 200 grand for a fucking table. You know, that's retarded. I mean, when I had that, it's worked that summer, right? At my, I hosted her 22nd birthday party in Vegas, where they spent like more than that. They spent more than 200K. Holy fucking, that was crazy.
Yeah, actually, you know, I did my birthday party. I spent $20,000, and he said that that's used to. Let's use like this. I got sick content. It was fucking awesome. Like if my birthday party, met like 6 girls or some shit. Like it was fucking dope. Yeah, I never thought I'd be spending money like that on parties, dude.
But the best ROI that I've ever had is, and what I do now is I do a lot of dinner parties at my house. So yeah, 2 things that I really don't like about going at nightclubs is that you end up fucking up your sleep schedule, like you just said. And the second part is like, you don't always get to like talk to girls. And also sometimes the girls that you get are all the girls that are always like super, I guess they need attention and they go out to clubs a lot. And the reason why I started doing dinner parties is because every single girl eats. And then you end up in a spot where girls get comfortable in your house. And so when I do my dinner parties now in Argentina, I'll bring like 50, 60 girls. We'll have like a private sushi chef that'll like cook for everybody. Like being something that's different. And it's also like way cheaper than like going out to a nightclub. And then you don't end up even having to go out there too.
That's right. Just go upstairs, go downstairs, go upstairs. That's amazing. Pull upstairs. Your party sounds like a really smart idea. Just like, I mean, dude, all of the deals you know what we do here is we do a lot of pre-parties. So before I go out for a big night out, all the girls are like 8 p.m., 7 p.m. Dude, they'll come here, do their makeup, do their hair, they'll get ready, they'll do a bunch of drinks, right? So they'll be in my bar just chugging alcohol, our sushi. Bro, doing sushi cons could cost you like $30K to feed like 5 fucking chicks. And you want group eats, buy one, get one free. You get a whole sushi platter.
Get a sushi chef and do it about like that here.
Yeah, you think it's cooler if I've done, dude, I've done pumpkin park, card game, we've done barbecues, we've done photo shoots, we've done like photo shoots of drinks, right? We've done photo shoots of barbecues, we've done all kinds of shit, you know? But yeah,
if you don't like going out to clubs, like the guy who's watching this, if you don't like going out to clubs, you don't have to do clubs. You can do something, use a setup, right? Like get things to come to you.
We does come together. I do 90 nights with girls. Well, I always have girls here. Like there's just always chicks in my house. Like I'll have like my girlfriends and their friends, or like, dude, when I have an ex, like so my main girlfriend, Natalie, my ex-girlfriend, and I was also dating her best friend, Deanna. They were besties. So like we just go on like group dates. So like, dude, it was actually fucking wild. So I had Natalie, right? And Natalie's best friend Mackenzie was Matt's side chick. And so my girlfriend and Matt's girlfriend were besties. My side chick was besties with them as well. So we just had like this entourage of chicks that were all smashing, right? And obviously like me and Matt are cheating, right? Our girls didn't really know, but all the side bitches, they all knew, and they kind of cover for us. And dude, it was fucking awesome. So cause like we just like, dude, we use it as leverage to get free dinners or clubs. Like there's like supper clubs, right? So there's like venues that are like restaurants that turned out like
restaurants, so they go to.
Yeah, exactly. So dude, there was this venue that would pay me $600 a night to be there. I'd show up with 10 girls. I'd show up with my girlfriend, my second girlfriend, now I'd show up with his girlfriend and side chick, and then a few of their friends, and my hot assistant was fucking, right? And then just a few other girls I date here and there, whatever. I'm getting paid $600 a night and get 2 to 3 bottles a night for free to hang out at a venue, get a $200 comped sushi dinner. They give us a food budget, $200. And I'd always make, and obviously I could buy extra stuff if I wanted to too, right? But what that meant is like, I'm getting $200 food, $600 cash, 2 bottles cost $1,000. I'm getting $1,800 a night of free value just by hanging out at this venue and getting content, posting on my Instagram, flexing below my social media. Like, I'm literally getting paid to go on dates with girls, get content, and my girls think I'm a fucking god, dude. They look at me like, holy shit. But these girls are like 19, 20 years old, 21 years old. They literally look at me like I'm the fucking king, right? Because I paid for the Uber XL. Like, what? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't even fucking make sense, you know? And I'm like getting paid to do that. And I'm getting all this content to do this. And like, again, it's just a value arbitrage. It's like deal that stuff with the venues. And dude, it's so crazy how bougie I get. Because I get entitled and become like, fuck, man, they're not paying me enough. I feel like they're getting so much value being here. I got all the girls, no one else sees girls here. They should be paying me more. Isn't that fucking wild, dude? Like, bro, it's fucking mad. Bro, these clubs, like, I'm gonna be like some nights at thousands of dollars. And I'm like, man, I should have charged more. I should have asked for more alcohol. I'm like getting fucking all these bottles, all this money and all this shit, like content, all this shit for free. And I'm like, I become spoiled, dude. I'd honestly become fucking spoiled. You know? It's weird how it works. You know? And you know what's the crazy thing, dude? If I go to the club and spend the money myself, I'm definitely not having as good a time. Like when we're in Argentina,
Then you're also going to be like thinking about it the entire time. Like, damn, why did I spend that money? So it's like every guy spends money, like too much money on going out, and then they feel like at the end of the night they didn't get what they want, and they feel even regret it because you're outcome dependent. Like even if you're out of the money, even if you have the money, it feels like fuck. Like it feels like you're qualifying yourself so much, and then you feel so regretful. Like you get that like I don't know, post-nut clarity of like spending money.
dude, you know what's crazy? So Saturday night, right? I didn't think I was gonna get late. I was like, fuck, man, I hate this. Dude, I was frustrated because I didn't think I was gonna get late. But what was going through my head was, well, at least I made a bunch of money tonight. You know what I mean? Because like I didn't want to go out. I just want to see him and play Fortnite, right? But you're gonna be out. I'm gonna have a bunch of people there. There'll be hot girls, and maybe I'll meet some chicks. My girl's not coming out with me tonight, so maybe I'll meet some hot girls. And then, you know, it's like almost 2 a.m. and I was like, fuck. Like the girls I wanted, they went to some other guy's table. This chick I was talking to, I'm not pulling her. This girl didn't agree to come home with me, but I don't know if she did come home with me, right? She did come home with me. I fucked her and a friend, and then another book came over. So it was great. It was a win all around. But what was going through my head while I was at the club before I left was, even if I don't get laid, I made a bunch of money to that minute, like, because we had like 50 people checking on the list, right? And so, like, because we had a big turnout, I'm making a bunch of money, and it looks really good. And I'm like, well, at least I got a bunch of good content. I did a collab with this chick who's got like almost 300,000 Instagram followers, and I just made a money being here, so at least it wasn't wasted night leverage. You know what I'm saying? So that's what was in my head. So like I kind of went home thinking, it's all good. I don't really give a fuck, right? And the girls came home with me anyway, and I got laid anyway, right? Versus like, you know, when I was in Argentina, me and Luis, because I brought a bunch of girls over, dude. I'm almost like I'm like a bit of a psycho with bringing girls over. It's like retarded. I don't know why I do this, dude. Whenever I don't know if you ever experienced this. I'm really not in strategy. No, but like here's what I'm gonna say. So I do this thing when I'm alone. I just want to have a bunch of chicks over. When I have a bunch of chicks over, I just want them all to fuck off. I'm eating the follow along. Have you ever experienced that? Like, have you ever had that?
Because you feel like you're.
I just want them to leave me alone. Like, they're just like annoying me, dude. I don't know how to explain it. I don't want to talk to them. I just look at them like there's a bunch of sluts. Like, leave me alone. I just want to call my girlfriend. I want to play video games. I just want my space. You know what I mean? So when they're there, I just want them to fucking leave me alone. I don't want to have sex with you. I just want to be alone. I want to fucking do work. You know what I mean? But then when I'm like just sitting there alone in my room, I'm just about Tinder trying to get girls over. So like when we were in Argentina, because I was there a few weeks ago, right? I was there like right before Christmas. Dude, I don't know why. Like I'm just bored. And another dude. So I'm just like, okay, let's just get girls here. I'll just bring 10 girls over. Like I'll just go on Tinder Boost. I'll spend like $300 a day on ads. And just like mesh thousands of girls on Instagram ads, yes. And I'll just like DM chicks in mass quantity and find the hottest girls I can find and bring them over, right? Your boy Jordan was like, because I posted a real one of chicks, and he was like, dude, that bro's so hot. Can I DM her? I'm like, dude, sorry, Jim, like Argentina, because he's in Medellin. And I'm like, dude, you can have her. But I bring these girls over. I don't really want to fuck them. I'm like pushing my buddies to, I'm like, dude, please smash this shit. Like, it's the funniest thing. I'll bring girls over and I'm like begging my friends to smash them. Because like I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to entertain them. Because it like, I guess I've become an introvert. Like I just don't want to exert energy to entertain these chicks anymore. You know what I mean? And I just want content. The only thing I want to do is get content with them. Sure. If they're cool, you know, you want to talk to them and like they're actually chill and like people smash, right? But I just find it really interesting because then we like have to entertain these chicks. So now I've got 10 girls there, and one of the girls, bro, we're in Argentina in Buenos Aires. She's complaining, I want to go to a club, It's so boring here around, dude, because we're just at this like shitty little Airbnb with it. Like we didn't rent like a sick mansion, it's just like a 4-bedroom house for a date. And she's like, I want to go to the club, So we go to the club. Between me and Luis, it was like $300 USD for bottle service, right? And I'm thinking, okay, like whatever, it's kind of annoying. Actually, me, Luis, and our buddy Trey split, so it's $100 each. But immediately made me outcome dependent. It immediately makes it think, fuck, when he's supposed to fuck me out. We get to the club, and the girl that was asking us to take her to the club, she's like, well, like, yeah, I want to be here. It's boring in this club. And I'm like, this stupid bitch literally fucking asked me to bring him to the fucking club, right? And what was a little bit easier was just bringing another girl over from Instagram, and I just had to be at the house and just smash her and set.
It's ironic, and not when you do the things the girls asked you for, they literally respect you less for it.
So that's the thing. Like, that's why I'm so like, bro, a lot of guys said my lifestyle. I was in my comments in my videos. How are you so rich? How do you afford to do this thing? How are you on this yacht? How are you flying around the world? Bro, I literally don't spend money. I literally save dude, I saved like 85, 90% of what I make. Literally. Like, I'm not even exaggerating when I say that. Like, I literally save 80 to 90% of money I just spend. You know? It's fucking crazy. I literally save all my fucking money. I don't spend it at all. You know? And all the stuff that people see me flexing on social media, the nightclubs, dude, it's free. Bro, my tattoo artist did this tattoo for free in exchange for content. I'm helping him grow his business, get client referrals, helping him with sales, helping him grow his brand, and with social media, and with videography, and with one of his Instagram pages in exchange for him tatting the fuck up. He's like 20, 30, 40, 50 million tattoos in exchange for content, right? I have a guy giving me an ice step chain, like bougie fucking piece, probably worth like 30 grand, right? In exchange for content. That is content collab, right? So I'm always figuring out ways to get free shit, you know? In exchange for, it has to be a fair value exchange, right? It can't be like win-lose. It has to be win-win, right? So like, I've been a promoter for fucking over 10 years, right? I would sell tickets on the street for fucking $10. I'd keep $5. The club keeps $5, right? And eventually I started doing like the high-end exclusive clubs, ball service, celebrity events type shit, right? Kind of like what you're doing in Vegas. I would do that at Rebel in Toronto before they shut me on Saturdays. I did it for like 7 years, dude. And it was the same thing, dude. I'm booking tables, I'm selling liquor, you know, like the big rappers are there, like the babies there. I'm selling out fucking tables, hundreds of girls there, dude. The biggest party I actually had was when Sway D was at Rebel. I brought over 500 girls. I think that's the biggest party I'd ever thrown in terms of volume of chicks. This was summer of 2022. I had over 500 girls there. And then next summer, Sway D's at my fucking house. And I'm telling him, dude, I brought 500 girls to your party at Rebel. And he's just thinking, what the fuck? Like, how do you know so many girls? Right? So then Sway's entourage was asking me and Matt to bring girls to their hotel. So then we're just like filling up like his hotel with the chicks because we know some girls, you know? We're just always doing people favors, always adding value for free, right? Until people want to pay us for it. That's how we do it, dude. We just like have a lot of skills, right? That's how I got a lot of these club deals as well. I just show up with 100 girls and the club owner's like, who the fuck is this guy? Do you will work with me? I'm like, oh, maybe. I don't know if I should, right? I'm like, I'm really busy with my company and this and that and all this other stuff. I'm like, okay, I'm paying a few grand, we'll do this. And just hooking up like 10 bottles, I'll do this. You know? So like, I'm able to just like create so much fucking value just by having skills, having soul skills, bringing people together, connecting people. Dude, another way a lot of people can make money, they don't realize this, is like through referrals, right? So let's say you're like a real estate agent, and let's say you come to my party, right? And you make friends with a bunch of people and doing a big event. I know that I'm gonna have my birthday party, there's like 50 millionaires there, right? You're my real estate agent, come out and hand out a bunch of IS cards. No problem. You just give me a percentage of each deal you close from anyone who closes my birthday party for life, right? So I have deals like that with all kinds of people, dude. I have deals with that with like accountants and lawyers and real estate agents. So like, it's so easy to make money when you have a big network, when you have a big social circle, when you have, you're the one curating events and doing big parties and you're connecting people and you just make shit happen to you. You know what I mean? I had that with photographers and video people and just like anyone who had a professional background that needs referrals, I set up deals with them where I'll get a kickback and exchange for referrals, right? I know you do similar stuff, right? So it's a really great way to make money there, but then also just like, you just get free high-level lifestyle shit from being able to create value for others. So like Matt, he's not a, like he's a really good club owner actually. Like you met my buddy Matt, he's not as good as me because I've been doing promoting for 10 years and I've been doing it for a couple of years, right? But he's a really good photographer and videographer, right? So he's getting free tattoos in exchange for videography, right? He gets all his club access in exchange for photos and videos.
Yeah, it was actually kind of funny too because you're at the table and Matt's actually like barely at the table. And what he's doing is he's going into other people's tables and he's calling out the hot girls for other promoters' tables and other guys' tables. Hey, like photos of that, taking videos of us and videos of the table. Your Instagram. Like if you're a random guy and you walk up to that table, you're gonna get kicked out by the security. But now you have like this thing where you can literally walk up to any hot girl, even if a guy paid for the table and offer to take videos and photos, and that girl's gonna be begging for Matt's Instagram. It's as opposed to the guy who paid for the table. Well, not you're standing on jobs. Like,
it's fucking insane because oftentimes he invites them to our table or to our after parties. Okay, is like it. You gotta literally with our deals, dude. You gotta like those are like sales though. You gotta admit this is amazing. Bro. Everything we do has been so curated. We're so cutthroat with our team. Like I have a guy serving drinks. I had guys before are running up girls from the rest of the club. I had guys on the street sweeping the streets looking for chicks, bringing them into the club. So like we have a guy bringing girls from the street into the club. We have a point man. We hand it off to bring the girls to the table. We have a guy serving drinks at the table, right? And then we have like guys hyping up all the girls saying we're at an after party. I had girls where I told all the girls we're having an after party. I had girls that are bisexual telling all the girls we're having like an orgy sometimes. Like anytime I'm on like crazy like sex party, just like I had a some in summer of 2023. It's 6 girls, right? I literally will have bisexual girls like getting all the girls riled up, getting them to do content with us. It's like the perfect fucking setup, dude.
I think the ironic part is that, like, the thing that would make it like you're trying really hard is you trying to do all those things, but you give everybody a certain role that they enjoy playing, that they get benefit out. And when they play that role in your life, it's like the guy who is bringing girls over to the table, he gets access to the table. The girl who brings over a couple other girls gets access to you, right? You sexually, and also getting invited to cool parties. The club gets access to this huge group of people that are gonna, come into the club and have hot girls that make other guys spend money on the table. So in every part of the aspect of it, it's like, although there's a lot of work and setup that's on the back end of it, the ironic part is that all the girls that you're around, it looks like it's just magic.
It's so wild because people think it just happened. You know the worst thing, dude, is when these Indian fans walk up to me. Dude, I'm standing on the table. I just want to kick it in that base. I just want to kick him on the face, bro. Because I'm always standing on the booth, and I just see them. They tap in the leg. They're like, hey. And they're like, I'm like, I already know what they're going to say. I said, I see you on Instagram. I see your TikToks. No, I'd have to, if you want to send it out, I'd have to, like, if they're up to me to say they see me on YouTube, I give them a hug. If we're like, yo, I like your YouTube videos. I fuck with your shit. I've been following you for 5 years. I love pickup. I'm into personal development. I run a company. They're usually cool as fuck, bro. They know that from you. Dude, if they come up to me from YouTube, they're usually like 6-figure entrepreneurs. They already get play. They already get a ton of girls. They're good-looking dudes. They're well-dressed. They're intelligent. They're not like, I'm like, yo, let's hang out. Like, they're cool. If they come up to me on Instagram, they're usually like a retard. They're like some fucking like Fabi eating guy. I just want to slap the positive face. Like, get the fuck away from you, fucking idiot. You know what I mean? Like, they're just usually retards, bro. So I just got to a point like I mean, dude, I don't know if you noticed, like, I had the bodyguard with me on foot. Dude, that was the worst bodyguard I fucking had. Because there's New Year's, I could find a guy last minute. But, I mean, there's like dudes harassing trying to get like photos of me shit. I'm like, yo, my security guy, get this guy the fuck away from me. Or like, dude, some left my brother will just like roll with me because he does martial arts. And like, because one time I had this Indian guy, like, in my face, like, can I come to your penthouse? Can I come to your penthouse? Like, my brother just like grabs him, just like yanks him away. And like, it's just annoying, dude. It's annoying because like, when he gets that level of fame, like, dude, I'll tell you this, bro, there was way more problems that came with it than benefits. Like, way more post benefits. Like, it kind of fucked my business. It made it harder to filter through weeds of guys that are actual qualified buyers that actually want to learn and educate themselves and actually get coach, mentor, and train, will learn these skills, rather than just random views that will random Indians that want my attention or just want to talk to me randomly. You know what I mean? So it's like, it just gave me a bunch of unqualified leads in my pipeline to read business, right? The security issue, I get literally death threats. I set some dude to jail for 9 days. Okay, like, it was fucked up, right? But like, it's not like I've been on death threats one time. I've had it like happen non-stop since I'm famous, right? Having to constantly watch my back, not post my location, not, everything I was talking about earlier, but like the issue with like girls, even issues with reputation, because like here's the thing, right? If I post a viral video, it's controversial, I say some fucked up offensive shit, everyone all of a sudden's like, man, this guy's a piece of shit. It's like in the air. It's like, girls are like, yeah, you're kind of an asshole. You know what I mean? You know the worst thing, dude? For a while, you couldn't hide wheels that were on your profile grid if you were tagging them. So if you're elaborating them, you couldn't hide them if you were on your profile grid. So I did this straight on collab. Exactly. So I know this chick who is Miss Universe Canada. I add her on Instagram. She right in front of her. Same thing I was telling you about. I get her on Instagram, close friends. No, this is before I did close friends thing. She looks at my Instagram from her phone and she clicks a video and they got the subtitles. It's just me saying something that's like offensive towards women. And she's like, you don't actually believe that, do you? And I'm like saying there at the club, and I was like, no, it's content. Like, so my whole feed was of all these viral videos of me saying fucked up offensive shit that's like offensive to women, right? The beauty of it is like these videos still get views now, but now they're so buried in my reels. It's like the girls all see it, it just reaches new people, right? So if I meet a girl in the club, she's not gonna see that video, right? But random people see it on their For You page or their Explore page, whatever, right? So it still get the clout and new engagement, new eyeballs, but it doesn't hurt my reputation. But for a while, dude, I had a few months, bro, where like every girl at net just thought I was a piece of shit for my content. Like they beat me, they're like, oh, this guy's a scumbag. But like they never really talked to me. They just like made that interpretation for my content, right? Because I was posting a lot of controversial stuff to get a lot of engagement and unshadowed by my account, right? Because I was shadowed at the time, right? So it was a really interesting thing, dude. So like I just had so many fucking problems, like fucked with my promoter business, fucked with my income, It fucked with my relationships, fucked with my friendships. Like, it caused me so many fucking issues. I actually learned, it grew so much from it. I've actually learned how to navigate fame. I've learned how to navigate fame with cold approach against social circle. Dude, I'll cold approach girls and they're like, oh my God, you're drunk Justin. And I'm like, what the fuck? This is so insane. I've learned how to get like fangirls into my social. Girls come up to me, take a selfie with me. I've learned how to like make it not awkward, invite them to my table, get their Instagrams, get the contacts, how they'll come out with me next time. You know what I mean? And like, so it doesn't feel like I'm a celebrity. It feels like I'm this cool guy they met. I'm still like an influencer. So like, there's still like the respect and status, but there's still like sexual attraction and like friendship. And like, I've been able to maneuver all these dynamics. It's really the fuck crazy. I think it's the beauty of social game is like, you can always just like recreate and learn this shit and innovate. That's the beauty of social game is like technology, social media, things are constantly advancing. And there's always ways that you can implement new strategies, right? Like you saw that app I was using for my New Year's party, right? So there's always like new things that you can use to make things easier to do parties or do events. Like it doesn't even have to be a party. Like it could be a barbecue, it could be a yacht party or a yacht event, it could be day boating, it could be fucking you're going like camping with a bunch of chicks. Like one of my students, he does like retreats. Like he has a property like 2 hours outside of Toronto, like in the middle of nowhere, just like a house. Like in the middle of like nature kind of, and it's like by a lake. So he does like yoga retreats and like kind of like hippity dippity, like wherever the fuck, right? We do ice baths. Yeah, in Argentina we do ice. That's this. There's an ice bath place here. Really tomorrow? Yeah, they fuck. I was gonna say we go to other shit, but I don't think I can because my tattoo. But yeah. So there's a ice bath spot down the street, and like it's perfect fucking day.
Just stand outside for like 5 minutes and on it.
Somebody got here too. Yeah, super fucker. So fucking gold here, man. But there's a long ass podcast, dude. We did really good. I think we should probably wrap up. So is there anything else you want to add or anything you want to end here?
No, I guess like, what do you think is like the most important part to your setup? I know obviously it's a very, there's so much complexity into what your setup is, but like, you know, if you saw a guy right now that was in the club that was spending, you know, $20,000-$30,000 a month, well, that's still, that was like one of the results that he wanted. But
if you're spending 20-30 grand a month on bottle service, spend $20,000 to $30,000 on a coach to learn this shit. Cause holy fuck, I can help you, right, dude? If I could have climbed on a $20,000 to $30,000 a month retainer, I could literally help him get 100 girls a year. I could help him literally put his dick in 100 hot girls a year. Not even exaggerated.
So that's one girl like every 2 days.
Last year I slept 105 new women for the year. New women. So that's not putting like girls from the year before, like repeat girls. The year before I had 106. So I was right about to beat 2023 and 2024. I was just so burnt out, dude, because in South America I did 17 chicks in 3 weeks. But the whole point is like I can help clients get those kind of results. That's it. But like it's just retarded, dude. Like you don't have to spend that money on. It's not really that you don't have to spend that money on model service. It's like you could just spend you can like reallocate resources, right? Instead of spending 20-30 grand on fucking bottle service, maybe like invest in having a better place, get a better crib, get a fucking sick penthouse, get a couple of your boys. You guys get a 3-story, 3-bedroom penthouse, you know, or get like a centralized location here. I've seen a lot of guys that'll travel in 2 hours to go to the club, spend all this money on bottles, but it's like, dude, you live 2 hours away. Like moving to the center of the city, the hub, the heart of where all the hot girls hang out, that would be the most important thing you could fucking do, right? You're better off to double your fucking rent and spend money on bottle service, right? Like, do you notice how close I am? Like how central I am? Scene Tower's at 6-minute walk. The King Street is a 6-minute walk from here, right? I'm right in the center, bro. I'm like, the gyms are over there. Eaton Center's a 35-minute walk to 13-minute Uber, right? It's a 4-minute Uber to fucking King Street, right? Without traffic, it'd be like 2 minutes. Right? I'm in the perfect fucking location right here, right? I have, and anytime I travel, I will always get a similar setup in any city I go to. I always get like penthouse or sick crib right in the center of the city. So in Medellin, when we met, I got a place in Poblado. When I traveled to Buenos Aires, I'll get it in like a Palermo, right? If I go to like any major hub at any country I go to, I will always stay in the capital city and I will find the tourist area, the party area, where all the hot girls hang out, the fashion district, wherever the fuck it is. And I will get an Airbnb that is super nice, upscale. You don't even have to spend a lot of money on it, dude. Like, I find traveling is cheaper than living in Toronto, dude. You know, it's cheap as fuck to travel all these countries. And you get like 5-year boys or like, I just travel me, Clint, Luis, right? We split Airbnbs, dudes. Dirt cheap. get penthouses, you get sick fucking Airbnbs, you negotiate Airbnb, get 30% off because it's a last minute booking. You know, Luis is super rose Airbnb, they'll give him a better rate. We split it 3 ways. You know, it's a fucking tax write-off. You get American Express points on it anyway. So then, like, I mean, the benefit is, like, that's another thing. I mean, you talk about, like, if you guys run a business, dude, if you run a fucking company or any sort of business that is, like, what do you call it? Like, a lot of, like, overhead, a lot of, you know, expense and that kind of thing. What do you even call that? Like, a high, like, churn rate from, like, expenses. Like, for example, maybe you have, like, some sort of restaurants. You have, like, a large amount of, like, cost of goods and stuff like that. You have to spend on rent every month. You have to spend on, like, the restaurant, like, raw materials for food and stuff like that, and paying staff and stuff. Figure a way to put on your credit card to collect American Express points. So I was telling you about my buddy Boris, who sold his 8 cup of $40 million. He did that. He had an American Express Platinum. He collected so many fucking points. He had millions of points. Because, I mean, that company was doing, I mean, he sold it for $40 million. They were doing a huge amount of revenue every single year, right? And then they have all his expenses. So all their maintenance and staff and everything, whatever the fuck you had, like, there's literally services that will allow you to do payroll with your credit card, right? With, like, corporate business cards and stuff like that, and you collect credit card points, right? So now you're learning about credit hacker, right? But I actually would attribute this to social circling game. I literally became friends with a guy who runs a blog called Prince of Travel. It's the largest credit card hacking blog in Canada. And they just teach you how to, like, turn credit cards and, like, essentially how to game the system and get maximum credit card points. Because you can transfer those American Express points, like Marriott Bonvoy or, like, the Hilton hotels, and, like, you pretty much how to get first class for free. So you get unlimited flights for free from these points. So you can literally travel the world for free. You can do all-inclusive vacation for free. You can get hotel stays for free, right? So the beauty of this stuff is, like, if you actually have a fucking business, dude, imagine this, right? I had a client. I have a student of mine. Dude's really young. He's like 25. And he started working with me when he was like 21. When he started one, dude, he's making over 100K a month. But his profit margin, his business went 3 to 5%. I think it was good months to 8%. Now he's doing over $1 million a month revenue. He'd have to make $1 million a month, but his profit margin is similar. It's like, on average, 5%, right? 8% on a good month is what he told me. So he's making $1 million a month. And that means he's spending almost, he'll make like 110, or sorry, he'll make like 1.1, but he'll spend $1 million. So he's keeping like 100K a month, right? It's pretty good money. He drives a Lambo. He drives Ferrari, right? When I told him, I was like, look, you have so many fucking credit card points. He showed me his credit card points, dude. He has many credit card points. Millions, tens of millions. I'm like, dude, instead of paying rent in your city, why don't you just go live in a fucking hotel? Pay it all on credit card points. Pay your rent. Like, you can get a 20,000, because his rent is, I think his rent was like fucking 15K a month or something, because he was like living in like a crazy penthouse. Like, bro, why don't you go get a penthouse? Actually, he was living in a hotel, and a penthouse in a hotel. Like, why don't you just pay your rent with your credit card points? And you're fucking good. You know what I mean? They'd be like 50 million points a month or something like that. But he literally could do that, right? So that's the cool thing, right? Like, there's ways you can always figure out how to game systems to get free access to high status shit. You know what I'm saying? You always get, like, access to, like, luxury things. Like, it's like, dude, Matt, this video on photos. Dude, he's posting videos with Lambos the other day. He went to dinner with this baller, a real estate developer. And he's hanging out with him and his Bentley and his fucking G-Wagon and his fucking Lambo and shit. And then, here's the other thing, too. Matt will fucking tag me in the stories. And I'll repost the stories. So it looks like I'm hanging out with, like, I have a bunch of Lambos. It's like you're there, but you're actually saying, yeah, I know. No, I was literally at home that night with my girlfriend and, like, reposting Matt's stories. And there was a cool car. Or it boosts your social proof.
I get laid more just sitting on the couch. I'll be all fucking while. I was taking videos and then passing you the videos and you posting.
So last night I went to dinner. I went to a really, like, bougie restaurant. Spent like $500 because it was my sister's birthday. So you know, me, my mom, my sister, brother, went out, did a nice dinner. You know, bougie, got the stories. Then Matt was like tagging me. I tagged it. So we're like sharing social proof, right? And dude, it's crazy because Matt gets a lot of backstage at staying celebrities. So actually, before I met Swilly and hung out, like, I literally smoked weed with Swilly and like, it's cool, right? But before I met him, Matt was backstage with him like a year prior at Cabana Pool Bar, and he posted videos with him on a yacht, backstage with him, and he tagged me. So everyone's like, oh my god, you know Swilly, that's so crazy. So this year, dude, Matt was backstage with Lotto, Don Tolliver, a bunch of rappers, dude. because he's a video guy. He gets backstage with all these celebrity events. So I'll usually get the table. I get a free table and access. I'll bring like 20, 30, 50, 100, 200 rows to these events, right? But Matt gets backstage access to actually hang out with them, take videos of both of them. And he'll tag me in all the videos. So then I was doing a podcast here with some like global influencer. He's asked me to hang out with Lotto. I'm like, who the fuck's Lotto? He's a Lotto, like the rapper. Like, I know you're talking about, bro. But like, it's just so ridiculous how much social proof we're able to manufacture, which just gets us so much pussy. Because when I meet girls, dude, I'll meet girls now, and they're shaking. Like, they're just, we just Marc. Dude, even my girlfriend goes. Sometimes, like, I'll just say, suffer. It's like, it's pretty genius. You should call something like a girl. She was get fangirl for matter. And like, she gets nervous, dude. I'll just like talk to her, and then she gets nervous around, right? She gets like really anxious and nervous, like, and it's cute. But I just find it wild, just because I know social psychology so well, because I understand social dynamics so well, because I understand social game so well. I'm just able to manufacture social proof, right? And it's all completely manufactured. But because I manufacture every little bit of social proof on every fucking level, it became real. You know what I mean? I actually became the influencers, like fake it till you make it. I actually became wealthy. And, I actually became like fucking multi-million. And literally started hanging out with fucking influencers, celebrities. I started hanging out with all these big people, big names. Like, it's just fucking crazy how this shit works. Just because, like, it's almost like you fake it till you make it. You know what I mean? I just find it so fascinating how stuff works. So, like, I mean, that's your original question. Like, how could someone just, like, jump in and start? It's just, like, you just have to think different. Like, how you challenge the status quo, like you said. Think different. Think outside the box. Like, stop thinking like an everyday person. Because if you think like an everyday person, you're going to get everyday results. You have to think differently. Okay? Because, like, I mean, dude, I had a very different journey than you. Like, you started entrepreneurship making money before you done gamed. And then you were kind of just bored. We were talking about this before we started filming, right? Like, how did you get into this stuff? And you're like, well, I was just young and, I had a lot of money and didn't know what to do with my life. So I was just, I guess there's fuck a lot of bitches and I'm cool lifestyle. I'm like, fair enough, dude. And I get it. And that's why you want to help other rich guys with a similar problem. There's a lot of rich guys, wealthy guys that don't get any fucking pussy. Dude, I had the opposite problem. I was broke as fuck. I had no fucking money, but I wanted bitches. So I would do cold approach and I would pull chicks. And I wanted to figure out how to have a cool lifestyle without spending money. I wanted, like, dude, I'm Indian. My family's Indian. I came from a very cheap, easy family. So I wanted to learn how to have an insane fucking lifestyle without spending money on it. How to have a club access. So I was 21 years old, popping bottles, table acts, the best fucking club in my city, dude. It's crazy. Like, celebrities there, about bottle service. I'm like 21 years old. I was in college. So before I graduated college, I was already like well-known YouTuber, top club promoter. Like, I wasn't like top clubber of the city at the time, but I was really up there. And I had a sick lakeside condo. It's a place Matt lives, kind of really nice, right? So like, I had all this stuff, but like, bro, my lakeside condo, I was splitting the rent with fucking 3 of the dudes, right? It was like $2,500 a month for rent, but it was a really nice, brand new, modern condo, right? And I had a bed in the living room because it was a 2-bedroom. We had 4 of us living there. It's paying 600 Canadian for rent. That's like 400 USD, right? It was a lot. I think it's like 380 USD for rent. So that's not bad. I think anyone just can afford that. Then I bring girls over and they're like, holy shit, your place is so nice. It has 6 views, a really nice, like, modern thing. I didn't really have furniture, right? And I'm like, so I was 20 years old. I had a nice downtown condo. I'm a like up and coming YouTuber at Club Access. So like, I had it going, dude. I wasn't making much money. I was making like $1,000 a month, $2,000 Canadian a month. Like, that's like 1,200 USD a month, but I had a real life. So I was fucking a ton of pussy, right? So like, I think the main thing is you guys just got to start thinking like, how can you get access to more women without spending less money in it? We were actually joking about the cost per nut. We were joking about that earlier, again, before the video started rolling. We were talking about the cost per nut, like, they're going to promoter, gets your cost per nut down. But we're talking about tattoos, it gets your cost per nut down. Like, think about it, getting fully tatted, bro. Like, I have thousands of dollars of tattoos up. But this tattoo would cost me like probably like 5-6 grand to get done, right? But dude, getting tattoos gets your cost per nut down because girls just think you're more attractive. They look at you like, damn, this guy's tatted, he's a promoter, he's got this, that, and that. So like, I just made myself everything that would be status. So if I meet a girl from cold approach, if you know what was pissing me off, bro? I knew that I was a high status fucking dude, even if my external didn't show me. Because I remember when I came back during COVID in 2020, right? I didn't really have a place to live. I was living in my bike's basement. I've just got this spot. But, I mean, I'd already had a fucking 7-year YouTube career on YouTube. for like 6-7 years of time. I traveled the whole fucking world. And like, I'm so proud of my personal development. Like, really, the thing I was most proud of was years of personal development and character development that I put myself through, you know? And I do cold approach, and these bitches like didn't want to talk to me. And I remember experimenting. There's a new club that's opening, 44 Club we're at a Saturday where we're at. And I pretty much said to this girl, "Oh, I'm a Brits Club. If you want, get my Instagram and I'll take you out there when it opens." So receptive. Dude, the girl was literally walking away. She was literally like across the street. She turned that to get my fucking Instagram. Isn't that so fucking crazy? This shit, like, on one hand, just pissed me off. Like, you fucking dumb bitch. Because, like, fuck, you know? But I realized, like, that's just the game. And the rules of the game are the fucking same. And this is just how women are, right? They're clout chasing, gold digging, status attracted, you know, Jezebels. But, like, you heard the term Jezebel? No. I heard my brother say it, and I was like, oh, no, that's a new one. But that's just how they are, dude. So I just made myself, you know what I did, bro? To make myself just get a lot more higher quality pussy. Because I was already a ton of pussy in cold approach, right? But like anyone can do, like, run around your cold approach and just fuck some fat black chick. Fuck some like chick who's going through a breakup. She just wants to get trained on her. Like, you meet some fucking girl on the street. She's like obsessed. She's broke with her boyfriend. She's down to get gangbanged by the boys. Yeah, I mean, like, you can meet 100 girls like that a year, fuck 100 girls like that a year. But I wanted really hot bros. Like, I wanted just the hottest fucking bros I get. You know? And like, my girlfriend right now 5'11", right? Fucking like, side girl on fucking sake, she is a fucking rocket. Dude, the girls I pop are super attractive chicks. And I try not to put my dick in other girls, you know, because it makes me feel better. It makes me feel like I got taken advantage of, right? Awesome. It's like giving away $100 away to like a homeless guy. Like, he earned it. He didn't work for it. I mean, it's like, you could do it, but like, you prefer not to, you know? It doesn't, like, I don't know. You might feel good about yourself giving $100 to a homeless guy, right? But like, now imagine like fucking some ugly bitch, right? And then like, you don't get much out of it. Maybe about chlamydia, and she's kind of a pitch after. She's kind of rude after. Imagine getting $100 a homeless guy, you know, and he's like kind of like a dick about it. You know, that's how I feel fucking some ugly chick. You know what I mean? So I wanted hotter girls, and I realized what you have to make yourself a person, high status perception type guy, right? So I was like, okay, tattoos. Like, sure, you mean good shape. There's a lot of guys that are jacked, right? You got to break yourself out of, like, you got to differentiate yourself from any other guy she's met. So I was like, okay, I'll make myself a big YouTuber. But the problem is when I meet girls, they don't have no idea of a YouTuber, because my audience is 93% net on YouTube, right? So if I need a chick, there's no chance she's seen me on YouTube. You know what's crazy, bro? On Friday, actually, no, I think it was last Friday. I met a girl, and she was telling me that she used to watch my YouTube videos. Like, when she was like in high school. I was like, dude, I was shocked, because I don't know if I'd ever, because like when I was 20 years old, dude, these are prank videos. I did over 15 million views. I don't know if I ever had a girl ever tell me that she's watched my YouTube videos, because I would do like prank pickup videos. They did millions and millions of fucking views, and that's kind of how I got my career started. But I decided to like not be a prank from YouTube guy. I wanted to like be a pickup coach, like a dating coach. The whole point is like, I wanted to make myself a famous YouTuber. That's why I did the clap stuff, so that's chase clout. But it wasn't gonna be late. But I realized if I do this kind of stuff on Instagram, that perceived value will get you results. So I wanted to make myself a guy that has a lot of followers, a lot of clout, a lot of attention, and I did it on every level. So make myself an influencer, make myself a famous YouTuber, the YouTube plaque on my room, right? I have tattoos. I'm wearing designer clothing. I'm wearing a nice watch. I'm wearing like expensive jewelry, right? I got tats, like the promoter of this club, promoter of that club. I'm doing collaborations with influencers and celebrities, right? I'm all of this goes For You page or Real page, right? I've got like social, like, think about social proof, right? The next video I'm gonna do is I'm gonna figure out a way to get like paparazzi taking videos of me, or like same girls come up to me taking videos. I'm gonna get that as real, right? And get a video. Like, imagine this. Imagine I had a video of like a fan girl come up to me. Oh my God, drop Jesse, take a selfie with me, right? Because like that does happen a lot.
And then another girl sees that.
Exactly. So that actually happens a lot, but I'm never able to effectively document it. So I want to fucking find a way to capture that, throw it on Instagram, and then other girls will see that. And then again, women are kind of like, they're kind of group thinkers, right? They kind of just follow what other women want, right? So the same way they see me on the yacht and they're like, want to be on the yacht. They see me do this cool fun party stuff. They want to come join next time. If they see that, it's going to increase your social status, right? So I just wanted to make myself a guy where it just makes sense where the girl looks up at me. Where like she told me, it's like, she doesn't like think about why did I go to this guy. She's like, oh yeah, it makes sense. You know, I wanted to make myself a guy where the girls get an ego boost and validation, like a self-esteem validation from hooking up with me. That was like literally like what I was thinking about. Like I wanted to become the guy where like girls go home and they're happy I had sex with them. They're thinking, I'm so lucky that I got to fuck drunk Justin. I'm so lucky that he ended up putting his pee in my JJ. You know, that was like literally my mindset. So like I want to make myself build myself in a character where it's like, okay, I'm rich. I got clout. I got YouTube clout. I got social media clout, TikTok. I got celebrity friends. I got influencer friends around me. You know, I got all these other hot girls that want me. I got sick penthouse. So I did everything I fucking could possibly do to think of to make myself becoming that guy where it just makes sense where girls want to hook up with. Because like, who else are gonna hook up with? I mean, some random fucking Indian that called approach him at the club. Because it was barely speaks English. He has nothing to offer them. He doesn't have game. He doesn't have a character to offer them. She's like some random dude. Like he just wants to get his dick wet, right? So I mean, that was kind of like my main thing, and I think that's what every guy should strive to do. You know, I think every guy should just strive to make himself be the guy where girls would feel a self-esteem boost from hooking up with. You know, and I do think soul search game, like cold approach is a great thing. I love cold approach. I still do cold approach every day, but you know, soul search game is such a powerful thing. Because like girls, if they fuck you and they like you, they'll bring their friends around to fuck you as well. You know, it's just really cool. Thank you. Really cool.
That's a solid spot to start. So stop.
Yeah, man.
I think that covered it pretty well.
Actually, thanks for coming out to Toronto, dude.
Yeah.
Bro, if you ever want to come out back here in the winter, I'll definitely do back here. Cause out in the summer. Come visit in the summer. Next time you visit like North America, let me know. We'll kick it. We'll go into some whole party shit. But yo, dude, where can people find you? You want to check it yourself?
I have my Instagram at Coach Patrick Red. That's probably the best place.
Cool. And you got a YouTube channel as well?
Yeah, I have a YouTube as well at Coach Patrick Red. It's usually the best thing is YouTube, Instagram. Yeah, if you send me a message, just Justin Marc on Instagram, I'll send you something special.
Cool, man. Bro, thanks for being here. It was an awesome podcast, and I hope you enjoy your time in Toronto, man. God, Purdy. Take care, guys. You guys will talk soon. And yeah, go check out Patrick on Instagram. Check out my Instagram to see everything we're talking about. And I hope you guys actually try to apply this stuff in your life and change your life, guys. We'll talk soon. Peace.